All right. Want to say good evening to everyone. We're going to start our show tonight, and it's so good to see everyone. I got to see some new people on here, and that is great. When you have new people, you know you're growing. So, and usually whoever has the most people, guess is growing the most. So let that be a word to the wise. Okay, we're going to start by with our company motto. Okay, here it is. I'm going to demonstrate how we do the company motto. I will say company motto, are you ready? You'll raise a fist and say yes. I will say go. We'll say cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. Okay. All right. Everybody unmute. Everybody unmute. Alina unmute. Everybody unmute. All right. Here we go. Company motto. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Oh, cherish the spirit. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. You're sounding good. You're looking good. And we're going to see what pop up on the screen next. So we're going to know what we're going to do. Maybe have a disclaimer, or we'll just go on with the show.
Disclaimer.
All right. Disclaimer to be coming up. Here we go. Here we go with the disclaimer. All right. We're not here to diagnose any medical problems. However, this site is for information purpose only and does not substitute professional medical advice or consultations with healthcare professionals. With that being said, we are so thankful to be able to have the freedom of speech. Amen. All right. Okay, we're going to get started now. Now that we have that out the way, I want everybody to mute yourself. If you're not already muted, make sure you mute yourself. Sharon, you going to pull up something for me? You're muted.
Yeah, check your email. You got the agenda. I'm sorry.
Email?
Your text. Text, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
All right.
All these good things we have. Okay, all right. We're going to start after, since we've already done that, what we're going to do is we're going to show the company video, and then we're going to have a commercial.
Okay. I'm going to do the commercial.
Okay, we're going to go straight to the commercial. Here we go.
Commercial. Yeah. Just give me 1 minute. My help is not here today, so.
It's hard to have good health these days.
Oh my God, I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Make sure we got a good quality sound. Okay.
For one's healthy intestines and bowel.
Not sharing screen. The screen is not up, Sharon. Sharon, can you hear me?
Can you hear it?
We can't see it. We heard it at first, then it disappeared.
Okay. All right, just hold on 1 second.
There we go, it's coming up.
Okay.
Dietary fiber is good for one's healthy intestines and bowel movements. Dietary fiber can be supplied by eating fruits or vegetables. Functional material made of well-mixed soluble and insoluble dietary fiber. Psyllium husk. Psyllium husk refers to the seed bark of the plantain that was grown under strong sunlight. Psyllium husk, which expands up to 40 times larger when it meets water, helps to facilitate bowel movements. With stick-tight packaging, take it with water and enjoy it with supplementary materials such as prunes and berries. make yourselves healthier by consuming Atomy's dietary fiber. Have a great day by having a smooth bowel movement. Atomy, botanical beverage mix psyllium husk with prune.
All right, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. That product that we just looked at, that's one of the 2 latest products that we have. And that selenium husk, ladies and gentlemen, is a great product. Many of us been using it for some time. We were buying it from the ATG mall directly from South Korea. And it's just an excellent product. So if you have not tried it yet, then we encourage you to do so. Okay, now our featured guest speaker tonight is Dr. Suzanna Dotson. Dr. Suzanna Dotson, I believe she's licensed in at least 5 states. She is a very busy person. Here I see that she is located in Pembroke Pines, Florida. Dr. Dotson is a board certified physician and hospitalist who specializes in family addiction and hospital medicine. She treats a broad range of conditions from hypertension and diabetes to opiate and alcohol abuse. Her philosophy is to holistically treat the entire person, not simply the symptom, utilizing a combination of traditional, alternative, and complementary medicine. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to just pause right now and just go ahead and give her the floor. Let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Suzanna Dotson. Dr. Suzanna, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Uncle Mike, so much for that lovely introduction. It's hospitalist.
Okay, hospitalist.
Hospitalist, yes.
That took me by
surprise. So tonight I wanted to make this kind of informal a chat that we're talking among friends, and because when we're sharing things that we really love and enjoy, it comes from the heart, and so I don't want people to feel like when they're doing some product presentation to their friends about Atomy products that it has to be very formal, and this isn't it shouldn't be esoteric, and it's not about encyclopedic knowledge. It's helpful to have it, if that's what somebody wants, but it's mostly they want to know how you use it and why you use it and why you like it. So I wanted to focus on that. And so since the topic was my choice and my favorite things, I picked 2 items because there's so many of these of Atomy products are my favorite thing. But I picked 2 tonight that I wanted to go over that I feel like when I see other Zoom meetings, it doesn't get the attention. And also I selected these 2 because it can be used by men and women, right? So it's not just, even though it's kind of cosmetic and beauty industry related, but it's really for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can share my screen. So the first product I wanted to talk about was, oh goodness, oh here it is. Let me see if I can share. It's called the peeling pad. So this is not on the USA market, but it is at Gmall. So for those of you who are members, right, everyone has access to this. You can go to the at Gmall and get to the shopping mall there. This is for it's a skincare product, so I'm really into skincare. It's my new anti-aging is my new obsession, right? Because we all want to look like we're not aging, and we're trying to ward off the deep wrinkles and the frown lines, and we're trying to have healthy, glowing skin. So this is one of my secret favorites that I use, and I love it because it's gentle enough you can use every day, right? So this is, I'm gonna see if I can go down and show more pictures. But the main ingredients in this peeling pad are AHA, BHA, PHA, and LHA. And I'll tell you what those are, but it's really not important for you to memorize it, but it's just to know that it's for exfoliating the skin, right? So AHA stands for alpha hydroxy acid, right? And it's water soluble, and generally it's made from sugary fruits, right? So it's from sugary fruit extract, and the main job is to peel away the dead skin cells off the surface of your skin. And it's like doing I don't know if anyone's ever had a chemical peel done, but it's very harsh. This is a very gentle chemical peel that you're doing daily. And so you're going to end up with more even toned skin, because it gets rid of hyperpigmentation. If you have scarring, or if you have acne scars, or if you have melasma, or different things that causes, sometimes we call them age spots, but basically, hyperpigmentation on your face, and it's going to help gently exfoliate that away. It also helps to close enlarged pores, and basically daily on a microscopic level, you're kind of sanding out fine lines and wrinkles, and you're making the surface of your skin very smooth and even toned. So when that happens, if you wear makeup, your makeup will go on a lot nicer and evenly. But you'll just, for men who are not wearing makeup, your skin will just be more even toned, and it's more radiant and glowing, right? Because the dead skin layer and the dirt and grime that gets trapped in your pores is cleaned and wiped away. And again, this is gentle enough that you can do every day. So one of the most common type of AHA is glycolic acid, and lots of you know that we use that for skin peels and for acne. The BHA in there stands for beta hydroxy acid, and it is oil soluble, whereas the alpha hydroxy acid is water soluble. And so why do you care that it's oil soluble? So this component goes deep inside your skin pores, where inside the follicle, where the dead skin and sebum, which is a type of oil that usually causes acne. So it gets rid of that. And so you want to use BHA products mainly for acne and sun damage, and for combination skin. But if you're the kind of person who suffers from skin conditions like rosacea, it will help with that as well. So it has salicylic acid in it, which is the most common type of BHA. You want to use it again for acne treatment. There's another one in there, the PHA, which is it's used for exfoliating and skin smoothing and moisturizing. So all of these things help replenish and restore healthy skin. LHA is, stands for lipohydroxy acid, and it's a derivative of salicylic acid. So you don't have to memorize all of this stuff, because when you go on the website, it kind of tells you what. Are you able to see my screen? Am I sharing? Yes. So it tells you what it does. This is how it comes packaged in this. I love Atomy's packaging, but you can see that it has I think there are like 140 pads in there. So I cheat and I use it daily. Sometimes if I don't have time to do the long washing regimen, I'll use this. But because I want to, every day you're shedding dead skin, so that daily your skin is turning over. So this is not and this is gentle enough that you can use it every day. Let me see what else. So yeah, and we can, you know, talk about how if you have any questions later, but these are some of the ingredients. But one of the things that I want to point out, that it also not only does it exfoliate the skin, but at the same time, it has these ingredients in it that helps moisturize the skin and restore the skin texture. And that's how you get kind of like that youthful and healthy. But I don't want to use the word youthful, because really what we're going for is healthy skin, right? Okay. So again, this is how it comes. It also, I like the fact that on the website, when you go to rebuy it, it comes in a package where it's a refill bag. So you only have to buy this plastic once, you know, so we can be kind to the environment. And so when you renew, you can buy it in the refillable bag. Also, just this is not a good, FYI, if people want to carry this around, or it's not watertight, so it will leak. If so, I would package it in something else if you wanted to travel with. It's not a good travel container, because once the seal is broken, the liquid inside will leak out if you turn it upside down. Okay. Let's see. The next product that I wanted to talk about was, that's my favorite, is this, what is it? It's that marine eye patch. So again, this marine ampule eye patch, it's specially formulated to moisturize and firm. I like to use it under my eyes. I generally like to use it in my nasolabial folds, because you know, if you've ever like put your hand in water for too long, you'll notice that your fingers get very spongy, and you can see that it's soaked in all this moisture. Well, that's what this does to your skin, and so it helps plump out the fine lines, and it will help plump out the nasolabial folds. For men, I mean, you can, especially if you have those frown lines, you can use it right there in between. So you can, it's not just for women. And I usually like to recommend that you try it on one side of your face the very first time, so that you can see the difference, because sometimes the changes are very subtle, and you may not be able to notice if you just peel it off and see it, like, okay, I still look good. But if you do one side of your face and just put the eye patch on, and just put it on the nasolabial fold, and put it on one side of your brow, and then you take it off, you'll and compare it to the side that didn't have any, you will be able to visibly see it. The texture of it, it's a gel, and it clings to your skin. But I do recommend that you do it when you're laying down and recumbent, because it can slide. So you will have it underneath your eye, and then if you walk around for half an hour to an hour, it will be down on your cheek. And not that your skin on your cheek can't handle it or can't benefit from it, but you really want to try to keep it in the position so that you can see the benefits of it. I recommend like going to bed with it, so that in the morning you'll really notice the difference. A lot of times I'll do it before I go to an event, even if I just put it on for 30 minutes or an hour while I'm driving to the event, and then take and peel it off. It's something that I find useful, and it makes me feel good. And right, half the battle in skincare and healthcare is you want to feel good. I think 60 of these things come in. It's very, very thin, so you should use caution not to because sometimes you can pick up more than one because it's so thin. So you want to make sure that you separate each layer, and to make sure you use the tool inside, because you don't want to handle it with your hand, because very often, a lot of times, you have bacteria and things on your hands and fingers. So use the little tool that's that's given to pick it up. Let's see. So one of the main ingredients that's that makes this so effective is the fructose that is derived from seaweed, and particularly the algae and kelp, and it's found in the Jeju Islands. I don't know if any of you are like geography buffs, but the Jeju Islands is they're islands off the coast of Korea, and it has like really, really pristine waters. It's very untouched, and so a lot of the marine products that come from there are really quality ingredients, I would say. And it looks like we have some patents, and there's all the information that you ever want to know. If you're interested in how it works, the website does a pretty good job of providing you with illustrations on exactly how it works, or the mechanism of why these ingredients do what they do. But most of the times when I'm talking to my friends, they don't want to know how it works or why. They just want to know that it does work, right? And how I use it. And okay. Oh, here, I wanted to share this part. You can see like the thickness of the gel patch before you use it. So you can see it's very thick, meaning it's got a lot of it's well hydrated, right? So it's filled with liquid and hydration. And after it's done, it's this thin. And you know where all of that hydration went? It went into your skin. That's how you achieve that plump effect, right? So it goes in and it pops out those wrinkles by hydrating. So just in general, right? When you want really good skin, you want to hydrate, right? You cannot drink enough water. And also the basics, you kind of have to take the vitamin C. It's good for other things, but it's really, really good for your skin health. It's a main ingredient. So if you're trying to anti-age and fight acne, vitamin C is a staple. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and I just wanted to share those two ingredients, and I'll answer any questions if you have. If not, I'll turn the floor over to our testimonials.
All right, thank you very much. What we're going to do first is we'll go ahead and do a Q&A while it's still fresh in everyone's mind. So if you want to ask a question, just raise your hand. And while y'all are in the process, then I'm going to ask Dr. Dotson, how long do you let it stay on your skin? Because I do have that product. I just haven't used it yet. How long do you let it stay on?
I mean, when I have time, I try to sleep with it. You can stay, yeah. So there's no length of time, but you'll notice, after a couple of hours, when all of the moisture is soaked into your skin, it kind of shrivels up and dries up. Mm. And sometimes I cheat to try to make it last, and and once it's dried up, I'll re-soak it and then put it on another location.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's getting the most out of your money there, isn't it?
Absolutely. And then you can save a lot of them, and you can put it in your bath water too. It kind of gives you that nice coating. I don't know if you've ever felt like seaweed, right? It has that nice silky texture, right? So that's what you're trying to achieve on your skin.
Okay, thank you very much. Good answer. All right, anyone else has any questions for Dr. Dotson? Yes, Sharon, Sales Master Sharon Wilson.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Dotson. You mentioned rosacea. Help me pronounce that.
Rosacea.
Rosacea. Okay, is that just something for the white skin or those that have skin of color? Can they have that as well? And what is?
No, absolutely, yes. I mean, it's just more noticeable on white skin, but yeah, definitely, pigmented skin can have rosacea as well.
Okay. So what is rosacea? What is it?
It's an inflammatory skin condition. So it's really like a chronic allergic reaction that you have. The people who have it, and it's triggered by by certain things. There are certain environmental triggers that make it worse. Usually like spicy foods or overexposure to the sun, right? And it's a chronic kind of inflammatory erythema, like the redness in different parts of your skin. Usually happens on your nose, some cheeks and forehead, but it can happen in other places.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, good. All right. All right. Anyone else has any questions?
But if I just want to mention that those peeling pads is very gentle. So if some adults, but even teens, who have who are battling acne, it will really help, and it kind of resurfaces your skin, so it's peeling off that not only just the dead skin layer but the damaged skin layer, because right when you have acne and other scarring, it goes deep into your dermis, and so you need to resurface that area to smooth it out and to fill it out.
Okay, good information. And one thing I just want to reiterate that she said is that it is not just for women.
Thank you. Yeah.
Men, how you like for your woman to look good? You want her skin to look good? Guess what, man? The women like for their men's skin to look good. Because I'm going to tell you something, when your skin looks good, it looks healthy, okay? And that's what we all want to have, that look, that our skin is healthy. When people look at you, they look at you and they say, what do you use? When they ask you that, you're going down the right road, okay?
Especially for the people who, you can see those really open, wide pores on their nose. So it's very good for that, the peeling gel, and all of the whiteheads and the blackheads that accumulate, especially on the sides of your nasolabial folds. So yeah, it's not just for women. And remember, you can use it on your neck and your décolletage. But men who have scarring from shaving constantly, that it will smooth out and resurface that skin too.
Good information. Yes, Sharon Roadmaster Monarch the Bond.
Good, Mike. Thank you. Dr. Dotson, question on the pad, the scrub pad. How often should you use it, morning and night, or just nighttime?
So I wouldn't do it more than once a day. And also it depends on the sensitivity of your skin, right? So some people's skin is more sensitive than others. And after you initially use it, and you're right, because you're maintaining, and so you are pretty much exfoliated on a regular basis. So you would maybe do it every other day or something, or every couple of days. In the beginning, it's safe enough to use it every day, because you've got lots of layers that you're trying to exfoliate. But you judge based on your skin and its reaction. And also, it is, it's a gentle acid, right? So it's an exfoliant. So you just really need to gently wipe your skin. Don't scrub too hard, because then you're gonna get irritation. So it's okay, because a lot of people think, if wiping is good, then pressing really hard and scrubbing is better. It's not. So be kind to your skin.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, that when you said that, Dr. Dotson, that remind me when we used to do our facial parties that Sherry Lee would tell us, men don't, because men will get on their face and they'll think they're staying in a car. Okay, they're trying to get all the paint off, all the rust. Okay, but she also told us to like use these two fingers because they're the weakest fingers. So when you're putting on, different facial products that we have, because I use, I use most of them myself. So, all right, thank you. Yes, new sales master by Lee Ford.
Dr. Dotson, I have a question. Do you use the peeling pad before you cleanse your skin or after you cleanse the skin?
So you're supposed to cleanse your skin first. But
Okay.
I will tell you a secret. If I'm running in the morning, sometimes that might be all I have time to do, because it cleanses and it moisturizes. So sometimes I don't even put on a moisturizer afterwards, but you should. The order you should do it is I would use the foam cleanser, right?
Okay.
First, and then I use the peeling pad, and then I after that I use the toner. It's really,
Okay.
really important, especially men, because men love to skip the toner. It is very important to pH balance your skin and tone your skin so that it can receive the other ingredients, the serum and the other nutrition cream or lotion or whatever you're putting on. So cleanse, peeling pad, toner, and then your moisturizer. Well, serum, right? You gotta, if you have to pick between serum and moisturizer, I always pick serum, right? Because that is what has the anti-aging, right? You've got to give your skin those collagen and the protein peptides to build up that skin. Okay, but do both, but definitely the serum.
All right, thank you very much. And I know we have a lot of new people on, and some of them may not have seen the evening 4 care set. So maybe we might just pull that up so they can see it. I myself, I look forward to using the toner. The only time I probably don't use it, if I just use the Ohm all-in-one for men, if I'm in a hurry, just like Dr. Dotson, sometimes you might, do something different if you're in a hurry. The most important thing is you want to make sure you put something on, okay? Put something on. Let me see.
If you don't tone your skin, it will feel dried out, and your body's natural response to feeling dry is to produce more oil.
So that's a good comment. So then people that have oily skin, is it because of maybe they're
Yeah, because what happens is most people who are not trained in skincare, they're like, I have oily skin, I got to put products on, I have to wash it and dry out the oil. And what they don't realize, you're inadvertently telling your skin to produce more.
Wow, that's some good information there. Good information. Very good. Okay. Are there any other questions? Let me see. Sharon, if you want, bring up that the evening care 4 set.
Let me see if I can get to it.
Or, okay, I think Dr. Dotson's going to get it. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, is something that is so very important. Most of the people on the call that's been here for a while, most of us use it. I do use it. I've just been in a hurry so much lately that I haven't used it lately, but I look forward to using, especially that foam cleanser. That's my favorite in there. And if you want, Dr. Dotson, while you have it up, you may want to go ahead and expound on it.
Well, okay, so we can go through each one. So this is the foam cleanser. I love this thing. It is so practical, so economical, but it cleanses like nothing I've ever used. I've been through a lot of facial product. It gets the best cleaning. But not only that, men, well, you can use it to shave. You can get rid of your shaving cream, and it's healthy and moisturizing, and it's good for you. And you don't have to buy and carry an extra item around. It lathers really well, and you can use it to shave your face, shave your head if you do it. I mean, I obviously use it to shave my legs and under my arms, but it's so that it has dual purpose, but it cleanses like nothing else. And then after that, after the foam cleanser, you want to put toner. It's very, very important. The evening care set has the deep cleanser. So most people, if you wear makeup, you kind of should do the deep cleanser nightly, because the deep cleanser, if you've ever used it, you'll notice that once you rub it in, and you do want to gently rub it in until it gets to that nice oily texture, right? So because what the deep cleanser does that the foam cleanser can't is the deep cleanser will emulsify oil, right? So, oil and water repels, right? They don't mix, right? The deep cleanser, oil and oil attract. So it's going to surround the oily particles that's on your skin, that's usually in makeup and other products, and it lifts it away, right? So that's why the deep cleanser is really important, especially if you wear daily makeup. So do the deep cleanser daily. But if you're not a makeup wearer, I would do the deep cleanser at least 2 to 3 times a week. What else is in this kit? Oh my God, the peeling gel is absolutely divine. It's very cooling, it's soothing, especially if you have irritated skin. But this is a gentle way of peeling, also exfoliating your skin. It's very gentle exfoliation, and you leave it on. The very first time you do it, you're going to just be grossed out by the amount of layers of gook that comes off your face. But as you do the skincare regularly, you're going to have less of it. So you're not going to have that dramatic effect. But know that you'll feel the difference after you do it, and then you foam cleanse. You'll notice that your skin feels really soft and like a baby's bottom. That's what you were going for, right? Super, super soft. And that's because the uneven textured dead skin layer is peeled off. And then the peel off mask, oh my goodness. It's not only is it very effective, it is very therapeutic, because it feels like I'm playing with Elmer's glue. But I'm very generous with it, because Atomy's product, they give you so much and the cost is really inexpensive. I put it on like nobody. I don't want to see any skin coming. I just want to see a clear, thick white mask. What it does is it will, it really shrinks the pores. And because it shrinks and lifts the skin, when you peel it off, your skin is just like lifted and tightened. It looks like you've had like a little mini facelift. It's noticeable. You can see it. I like to sleep with it on, so that in the morning you feel like it's renewed. You got a new face. So this is what comes in the evening care set. You do want to add the the toner and the other skincare products with it. But okay, anything else? I don't want to keep talking, but I can go on and on.
All right, that's good. All right, well, thank you very much. And for those of you, if you want to have another facial party, we can put one together. Sherry Lee, we were doing them, I can't remember, I think Wednesday. I think we were doing them on Wednesdays. But so if we need to start those back, if you want to have one, just let us know. I'm going to tell you, they're good. The men, the women, we all do it together. We do the mask, we do the whole thing. And some are creative. when they put on the peel off mask, some of the people would put 100% pure spirulina in it. And so you'll see some green masks. So people, I think they may have even done the color food vitamin C and maybe something else. So you'll learn a lot, and your face will feel good. That's one thing I'll tell you now. Your face, it'll feel new. Okay. All right. All right. Are there any other questions? Okay. What we're going to do at this time? Yes, young Brenton.
Hi, good evening. I really appreciate every one of you attended. And before, I didn't realize that if this site even is on. Then one day, all of a sudden, I saw her face on one of our Kakoto. I said, what? You know, so that's how I know these groups. Anyhow, what I wanted to say, thank you very much. You know, like Dr. Dotson, she really gave me great information. And also, especially that patch, I never used it. And I think now I really going to buy and using it. And I also use the evening full care set all the time. And I could see my skin tone is so much more even tone. And I used to have a dark circle and a lot of stuff. I have really improved a lot past about 3 years, okay? And also, me and Dr. Dotson, we had it like one time where we had a facial party at her office, and just past Sunday, no, this Sunday, we had it, you know, I had it someone at my house. You know what? Every single one of them, when we did it for what the evening full care said, this is a very basic. You must tell every single one of your downline, teach them, because without the very basic, your skin will not improve like what you should be. I know, I use it. This is the way. So that's why I really appreciated Dr. Dotson, and some of the stuff I didn't know. Now I'm going to order it and use it, and I'll let you know. Thank you, Dr. Dotson. And I appreciate every one of you.
All right. Thank you very much, young Brenton. All right. Okay. All right. Next, we're gonna go into some testimonies. Tony, are you on, Tony? Unmute if you are. Mon?
He should be on. Let me share my screen so I can get it ready for him when he talks.
Okay. Yeah, we need to talk more about that. Atomy's vitamin D3.
Before my brother Tony comes on, I just want to share with everybody. He's going to give his testimony about this vitamin D3 that Atomy have. Actually, I shared this with him because I myself, I should give my testimony also. I was coughing for like 3 months nonstop. If you guys have seen me between October and February, you guys probably noticed that, you know, I was coughing. Even when I do presentation, I cough, I drink water, but I'm not sure what it was. I didn't have the cold, no flu or nothing like that. But when these products came out, Dr. Aaron Sui did suggest that I take these products. I should take 2 a day. I'm sorry, 2 each time. So I take 6 a day, 2 in the morning, 2 for lunch, 2 for dinner. And after coughing for 3 months, after 3 days of taking like Dr. Aaron Sui suggested, take 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 for dinner. In 3 days, my cough was gone. So that's why I want to bring up my brother Tony. I actually introduced his vitamin D3 to him because he was coughing also, and he did have great results, and he did refer other customers also. So, brother Tony, you there?
He should be on.
Not sure, maybe he's shy.
He's
Okay.
on. I don't know if it's in. Unmute or not.
And I'm not sure which phone he's using or. So this is why, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we have to prep our customers, our friends on how to use Zoom, because sometimes not everybody can use Zoom or is used to using Zoom. So if not, Uncle Mike, we just have to go on with next testimony.
Okay, and someone did ask you one, they wanted to know, was it a dry cough?
Yes, it was a dry cough. You guys, even if you guys see my YouTube video where I was doing the laundry detergent demonstration, you see me reach for, when I cough, I reach for my cup of water. You'll see that. I cough throughout the day, nighttime, it's worse, nighttime. But yeah, it's after 3 days of doing what Dr. Aaron Sway suggested, take 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening. And the bottle, it does suggest you take 1 a day. Okay, but that's what the doctor recommend, and in 3 days it was gone.
Mhm. That's very good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mon. I'm going to tell you, I was very happy when that product came out. For those of you that are not familiar with that product, Atomy's Vitamin D3, it has the perfect mate, which is vitamin K2, and it also has 5 organic mushrooms. I can tell you one thing, when I've been in good shape for like a long time, but one difference I could tell, I would have to say, is the depth of health of how good I was feeling. It was just deeper. It was just better. I could just feel better, you know, because I did go to the doctor once and I was deficient. A lot of people on this call could be deficient in vitamin D3. I would highly recommend when you go to the doctor, whenever they do the blood work, always get your results. Always get a copy so you can look at it and see, okay? Because if you're deficient in that arena, then we need, you want to fix it, okay? Preventive medicine. We don't want to wait until we get sick, okay? Let's prevent it. All right, are there any other testimonies? Anybody want to give a testimony? We still got a good 10 minutes. Any testimonies?
I see somebody raised their hand. Uncle Mike.
Okay. Okay, and is that Ali?
Alex.
Alex.
I'm Alex.
You missed the X. What happened to the X, Alex?
And next time I write correctly.
Y'all are
Thank
making
you.
me look like I'm not smarter than a 5th grader.
No. Yes, you are.
Probably not.
You are more than that. It's a pleasure to be here. Hello. I love this team, but I have a question. I have a customer speaking about vitamin D3. I saw, did I see one like 5 or 6 years old, is boy. All the time he have runny nose. Maybe 1 week is okay, but next week again is the same. He always is inside the home. He don't go to the school yet, but every time is sick. What can I suggest to the mom, please?
Dr. Dotson, do you want to answer that? I will give my own, what I would do if my child had it. But Dr. Dotson, if you want to respond, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that they need a full evaluation, right? To see what the cause is, because the runny nose can be a symptom of, allergies or a viral infection or bacterial infection, and in, rare cases, a fungal infection. So in order to treat something, you need to find out what the cause is. Right? So basically, what's important whenever you have any type of chronic illness, you want to boost your immune system, right? So that's foundational. But before starting any of these supplements, I would want to take him to the doctor and get some basic labs done to see what's going on, because some of your basic CBC with diff can tell you, does this look like an infectious process, or is this an allergic process, right? Because you want to and how you treat it is different.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you for asking that question and bringing it up, Alex. Very important. One thing that I would do, our products, they're so great. If I had a child that had runny nose, and I'm going on experience, and also we've heard this before, and so many people, they have used the Color Food Vitamin C, and I mean, the results on it are just remarkable. You heard Mon and others with the vitamin D3, those type of things. The HemoHim, how can we overlook the HemoHim? Okay. And but all these things that I just named, all of them help to build our immune system. And y'all had heard me say it for the last almost 3 years. In the midst of this pandemic, the number one thing you need to do is to build your immune system. Okay. So thank you very much, Alex. And I see Alina has her hand, and
Thank you. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. All right. You're welcome. And Alina, I know she has to hide her HemoHim. Alina, come on.
Hey everyone. So I have 3 boys and I have a girl on the way now. So my kids, they take the kids multivitamin. So they take the gummies every day, and that's on the @Gmall. My son recently actually had a cough, and I made him take about 3 vitamin D3s, but like every 3 to 4 hours, and his cough went away by the evening. So that really helped his immune system. And then he also take a HemoHim every morning. So all 3 of my kids take a HemoHim every morning, so they rarely get sick. So every so often they'll get a little cough, runny nose, but it only lasts like 1 day or 2. So I could definitely recommend that. And the chewable calcium is great too on the @Gmall as well, because it has the magnesium, the copper, the vitamin K, and the calcium. So the kids do like that because they're like chewable and they're easy to take. But especially my youngest, he's kind of a little bit picky. He'll do HemoHim. He won't do the vitamin C for some reason, which is fine. But he'll do the calcium and the multivitamin gummies, and then the HemoHim. So that's what I do to help my kids stay healthy. And they go to school, so they're exposed to all kinds of germs. And usually when there's a case like the whole school is getting the flu, they don't get it because I try to keep it up. Sometimes I'm not too consistent, but when I notice I'm not as consistent, then they get a little bit sick. But then I could start back up and like, oh, I forgot to be consistent with it. But that's what usually I do with my kids.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Alina. We appreciate it. I know we haven't seen them in a long time, and I know at one time you used to have to hide the HemoHim, didn't you?
Yeah, Ezra was wanting to take like, I don't know, 1 every couple hours. So I try to do like at least 1 or 2 a day for them. But sometimes just depends on them. But I think in the morning it's the best because a lot of foods have sugar. So I like to give it to them first thing in the morning, because if they consume any sugar, especially like in breads or something, it deters the absorption of the vitamins and minerals. So first thing in the morning, when there's no like sugar and all the sugar digested through their bodies, I think it's the most effective time usually.
Okay, well, thank you very much for sharing.
Mhm.
Right, okay. All right, well, I see that we are nearing the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask our Sharon Roadmaster, Sherry Lee, to come on and give us some announcements. Sherry
Uncle
Lee?
Mike,
Yes.
Dr. Dotson was raising her hand and I wanted her to comment if you don't mind.
Okay, yes, Dr. Dotson.
Oh, thank you. I was just wanted to comment that lots of people think vitamin D is just really good for your bones. But the reason that it's having an effect in all these ways you're saying is because vitamin D is an essential ingredient in the immune cascade. So if you want your immune system to operate optimally, right, you have to give it the tools that it needs, and vitamin D is one of them. So if you are deficient and now you're giving the vitamin D, now your immune system can operate optimally or better than it was when it was missing that ingredient. So just to kind of bring it home and tie it into why it's effective in these situations.
Okay, good. And then, once again, our vitamin D3, it has 5 organic mushrooms, and all of those mushrooms actually help with the immune system. So if a person wants to build up their immune system, I'm going to tell you, they need to be in Atomy. It's free to join. Why not? Get in there, get this free information. Every Tuesday night, be on this call. We have magnificent speakers, people that are very knowledgeable, and it can be a big help. And then when we hear other people share their testimonies, it's just such a big, I just love this call. Thank you again, Dr. Dotson. Okay, all right. Sharon Roadmaster, Sherry Lee, are you in the house?
Oh, thank you, Uncle Mike. Hello, everyone. I just finished the facial class with my neighbor. I'm so happy. Thank you, Dr. Dotson, teach us the basic, all the information. And this is the basic product we have to share with all our members because we forgot this product. My neighbor was purchased this maybe 6 months ago. And then if we don't follow up with them, they don't use it. And they forgot how to use it. That's why I have to bring them on and show them about these 2 amazing products to use. And especially the mask have a J powder. And then a lot of time people always complain about the face is like not smooth or like a lot of face problem. The J powder can help your skin circulation. So this 2 product is must have. So if you are a new member here, go to your website and check about this product. Have 6 technology and only cost 200 something. You cannot beat this price. So this is a great product, especially the blue bottle. I have more than 30 bottles in my house, and I plan, after I finish the blue bottle. So it's a great product. The announcement is just want to remind everyone, we still have the promotion PV going on. There's a 4 product that have an extra PV. So if you have time, go check your website, the hand cream, the calcium, and also the, what else? There's a 2 more product. So if you have time, go to the website. I think I tried to share. Am I able to share so you can see here? Okay, so yeah, so this is the 4 product. Noni juice and the apple jelly still have extra PV going on. So if you haven't tried this 4 product, now is a good time to purchase and then share with your friend and family. This is the good product here. And I'm also, how can I stop the share? Okay. I'm also very excited. This coming Saturday, we're going to the Success Academy at Atlanta. So I can't wait to see everyone. So hopefully, if you haven't purchased the ticket, maybe if you know somebody have extra ticket, you can purchase, or otherwise we'll meet everyone next time for the next Success Economy. So it's a great opportunity for you to join the every Success Economy to meet all the leader and learn something new from all the testimony. So thank you so much. Back to you, Uncle Mike.
All right, thank you very much, Sharon Roadmaster Sherry Lee. Sherry Lee answered this question for someone. They put it in real fast. They want to know, how do you use the blue bottle, the ampoule? How do they use it?
Oh, how do I use it? You just open it. I would suggest don't put on your hand, just straight put on 3 drops on your forehead and the left, right, and then you start to touch, and then make sure, like Uncle Mike remind us earlier, when you put all those toner, lotion, the eye cream, make sure you gentle and everything go up. Just like when you do the peel off mask, if you use your hand or the brush, always go up. You don't want to go like up and down, left and right, And when you peel off your mask, always from the bottom and go all the way up. Don't do it like left and right. And like Dr. Dotson remind us, put very thick, unless you are hurry, but I don't suggest you do very thin layer, because when you peel off, it's gonna be, create a wrinkle and fine line, so make sure it's covered, don't see the skin, and then peel up. And then when you have time, don't forget the neck. Because today I know I'm gonna speak, so I don't put on the neck. Otherwise, I'm not able to speak. And then make sure you don't laugh after you put the mask on. Try not laugh. Don't talk about too much joke. So just keep your skin very smooth. So this is a great product. And this, if you have to me, I have a acne problem once in a while. So when I squeeze, this is actually really good to remove the scar. So if you know anybody have like a small scar or squeeze pimple, this product is a great product to use. You always shrink the pore and also make my skin become very healthy. That's why this is my secret weapon, blue ampoule. Thank you.
Sherry Lee, hold the absolute setup again and just show what order, and that'll be our last question. These questions are coming out of the chat. So show what order you use it.
Okay, I usually use the toner first, and then I will use the blue ampoule. Some people, they do the serum first, but I prefer the ampoule first, and then the third one is a serum, and I'll put the eye cream. And then the last one, I put a lotion. Like I mentioned earlier, my skin is more sensitive, so I don't put the nutrition cream on my face, but I do put the nutrition cream, very thick amount, even in time, to all over my neck. So this has actually become my neck cream. So I really enjoy this product. But if your skin is not sensitive like me, you can use this maybe the nighttime, use the nutrition cream. But during the day, I think the lotion, this 5-step is already good enough.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, that concludes our questions. We are just a little over time, and thank you very much. Mon, you wanted to add something, Mon?
Yes, the question is to Sherry Lee is that Audrey, she's using the frame set. When should she use the ampoule? Which
I think will be the same thing if you let me see, the frame set is upstairs, but when you use it's exactly the same thing. The frame set, they also have toner, and then they have essence, right? And then same thing, you do the toner, the ampoule, the essence, eye cream, and lotion. So it'd be exactly the same thing. So I actually switch back and forth the frame set and the absolute set. So I do use the frame set once in a while, and then I do always add I never skip this one. Even I use the Dermasica set. When my skin is like kind of itching skin, sometimes weather change, I always add this with every set I'm using.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, we want to thank everyone for joining. We're going to close out with the company motto. For those of you who are here for the very first time, we're so happy that you're here. For those of you who are new and have not yet joined please make sure that you see the person that invited you. And once again, let's give Dr. Suzanna Dotson a warm thank you so much. Okay, we're going to have the company motto come up and we're going to close out. Everyone have a great week and work your business. All right, with that being said, everybody unmute. And I just have one question. Company motto, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready. Go. Cherish the spirit. Create the vision. Follow the
Amen.
Serve with humility.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, doctor.
Great call, great call. Thank you, Dr. Dotson. Thank you, everyone.
See you Saturday.
See you tomorrow.
May Amy.
Jacob.
Bye.
Dotson.
Bye, Miss Magdalena. Thank you.
Master
Bye.
Karen Wilson.
All right.
Anybody here?
Yes,
Colette
yes.
here. Hi, Colette.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on.
Bye.
Bye.
Dr. Dotson, great job. Great job.
안녕하세요, 영플랜터님.
안녕하세요.